What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Steve's Random Stuff. Hey, today it is time again to tie one on. It is a video that I do every month to go over all the baits I have tied up for our upcoming Rotted Empire Bass Club tournament. This month's tournament will be at Lake Berryessa this coming Saturday, and I'm going to get up there on Friday and do a little more pre-fishing. If you saw my last video, I got up there last week with my buddy Mike, and it was a pretty tough bite. It's been a pretty tough bite for the bass up there recently. If you watch that video, I can put a link down below and kind of show you what we did. And my buddy Mike caught a 4.5 pounder, and I had a 3-pound smallie. But other than that, just 3 other keepers, only 5 fish for the whole day in the boat. So I'm going to see if I can find something different this week. Maybe find some fish that are biting. The air temperature is cooling down. It's still getting up in the 80s during the daytime, but the overnight lows will be dropping down below 50 into the high 40s this coming week, so that might get the bite going. We'll see. We'll run around on Friday, try and put something together. So a lot of the baits I got tied on right now are baits that I'm going to be trying out, and some techniques I'll be trying for on Friday. See if I can find something different, and then I'll do another video on Friday when I get off the water to go over any changes that I did on the baits and maybe what I found, give you a little update. That video won't show until next week anyways, after the tournament, once I get home, but kind of give you an update on the rigging and stuff there, see what worked, what didn't work, and what kind of bite I found. Before I get into all the baits, I know you're all kind of just watching to see what I'm drinking tonight as I'm tying one on, and tonight it's just a Waterloo water, just because I had gone to Parliament Brewing Company earlier after work and had a couple there with my wife and family, so just drinking some bubble water tonight. So anyways, let's get into some of the baits I got on. Gonna try and do a lot of reaction baits on Friday, see what I can find out. I got some top water baits. Got a Spook Junior, Super Spook Junior, something smaller, downsizing. I think the bait fish is going to be kind of small. Must have problems getting this thing on the hook. All right, so I got Spook Junior. Got that on there. Another top water bait is a Plopper. This is the 90 series. You see that there. Again, just downsizing everything. See if I can't get some kind of reaction bait going. Another reaction bait here. Again, sticking to kind of the finesse type baits. It is a spy bait. This is the spy bait 60, I think. I had a white one that kind of came apart catching a fish earlier in the year, but I'm down to the one dual realist spy bait. So really subtle bait. Does catch some fish. Had success on that in the past. Here we go, another one. Just a spinner bait. If those fish are schooling, they're chasing shad, busting baits, spinner baits is always a good choice. I got a crawl trailer on there, something to give a little more action for that. Shad imitator, something to hopefully catch some of those the schooling fish if they are chasing. Another bait that should work in that situation is a jerk bait. This is the Mega Bass Vision 110 plus 1, a little smaller bait again, and again trying to mimic those shad. Something I could work through those schools of bait. All right, one more bait. I do have a crankbait tied on. I have a Rapala DT20 tied on, going with a deep bait. Some other deep crankbaits. Other different options I have are these tactical DD crankbaits. A couple different colors on those. I've got a dual realist G87 820. Again, this will get down 20 plus feet down to where those fish are hiding. And then another sexy shad, something to get down to like 15 18 foot shad imitator. So I got some options on the deep cranking on that. One other option to get deep, if I see schools of bait down there, is a spoon, just a jigging spoon. Again, something might get down that 30, 40 feet. I probably won't go anything past 40 because I saw a report this past week. The trout bite up there has been pretty good. If you're a trout fisherman, some of the guys that fish in that lake regularly were doing really well down to about 40-foot range. Trolling, as they said, that's about where the thermocline is. So don't want to do anything past that thermocline. Just a tip for you there. If you've seen any of my previous Lake Berryessa videos, you know I can't go up there without the Yamamoto Hula Grub. This is the color 301 green pumpkin with green and purple flake. And I'm using a 3/8 ounce football head on that. I usually start with 3/8. If it's windy or if I need to get deeper, I'll go to a 1/2 ounce. Those are basically the only two sizes I ever really use. My general kind of standard on the Hula Grubs is just cinnamon, black flake, color 194, I believe it is. And then the green pumpkin, we all know green pumpkin, color 297. Another option is something like this color 301, which is a kind of a root beer. Let's see what they call it. Smoke root beer, green and orange, green and copper. So good color. This is really good, like at Shasta. When you get those red clay banks, I have really good success on those red clay banks with that pumpkin color. Also have some in Hula Grubs in this color. It's the green pumpkin with the purple and copper. This is just a Yamamoto worm on a Neko rig. Got a tungsten weight in there, the wood tungsten nail weight. Small Berkeley Frenzy, a wacky saddle on that. And again, something I can throw out there. With this Daiwa Tatula SV GW, I can throw those light baits without any problem unless it gets too windy. But a good finesse bait with some 12-pound fluorocarbon on there. And then my spinning rods. Kind of a technique I've been playing with lately is the hover rig. You may have heard of this rig. Just using a flatworm or a zoom fluke. This is just a standard 4-inch zoom fluke. These are made by Core Tackle Company. See those there? I have two sizes. The 1 ounce or the 1/0 hook size, a little lighter weight. This works really good with the smaller 4-inch baits, like the fluke or a flatworm or some other smaller bait. The 3/0 hook, bigger weight, bigger hook. This fits really good with a Zoom Super Fluke or a larger bait, maybe a 5-inch style bait. So a couple options on that. If you have looked at these and you're wondering what size to get, they do come in some different weights, so you have some options there. But I think they're only available in a 1/0 and a 3/0. So if you're going small, go to the 1/0. If you're going to a bigger bait, go to the 3/0. Next bait I got here is just a wacky rig with a zoom trick worm. Nothing fancy there. These hooks have been out quite a few years. I first found out about these when I was fishing FLW a long time ago when a guy was using these in front of me. It's kind of the predecessor to that Zappu Hook. It's kind of the predecessor to these VMC wacky jig heads. These are a little bit, these Zappu hooks are probably a little bit harder to find. It's a tungsten ball weight on the shank of the hook. Gives the bait a little different action. Because with these VMC hooks, the ball is a little bit farther up the hook shank towards the eye of the hook. So but if you can't find the Zappu hooks, try these ones out. Couple more spinning rods, just a drop shot, standard drop shot. Berryessa is just really more of a finesse lake for me, and drop shot always works. It's a Yamamoto Smoke Purple Worm. Again, trying some different colors. See if I can't get a different bite on there. And then last but not least is good old shaky head. Again, can't go to Berryessa without a shaky head. This is the Yamamoto Stretch 40 grub. One of the discontinued baits that I am fastly running out of. Once they're gone, they're gone. Really good bait for Berryessa. The smallmouths and the spots just really love these little small compact baits. Really can't beat that. So if you can find something similar, pick them up, give them a try. That's a watermelon, purple and green color. I also have some green pumpkin and the cinnamon black flake in that same worm. So again, the colors are pretty standard, nothing different there. So that's about it. Those are all the rods I got. Got plenty to try, plenty of baits to see what works on Friday, see what doesn't work on Friday. So hopefully I can get some kind of reaction by going. Again, I'll do an update Friday afternoon, and that'll get posted next week. And then I'll have some video and stuff from the tournament and the weigh-in and such. So more to come on the tournament. But thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll catch you next week. Take care.